Welcome back, everyone. Today we're looking at pictures of Ryan's family and rating them all.
Stop. You don't have to open every episode with talking about my family.
Hey everyone. Ryan's got some funny cousins. Ryan's got some sexy cousins.
No, Alex.
Ryan, isn't it weird that your cousin is the president of the United States? Joe himself is Ryan's cousin.
Joe himself. Joe
Ryan,
himself.
When you have a child, can you make your child's middle name himself?
I was gonna make it Gonzalez.
But it's a girl.
I was gonna make it Alex.
It's a girl, so it's like Sadie himself, Bittner.
How would you feel about if my kid's middle name was Alejandro?
I don't care. My real name.
I don't care.
My
I was hoping you'd be like sentimental about it and be like, oh.
I'd be a little weirded out if my real name is Alejandro. For those of you who care, so if you want to like look up my like address or like my like tax forms or whatever.
I think my dad believed me earlier when I said you were 17.
No, he didn't. We've literally been in the same grade always.
No. Yeah, but like he doesn't really.
I think he might have believed you for a second, and then he's like, "No,
yeah,
your dad knows I go to college."
That's true.
I think
that's one of those things where
he
like
just forgets how old we are in general.
He almost acted as if it was a joke at first, and then I kind of like kept going with it for some reason, and he's like,
"Yeah,
oh, maybe." Like I think
he just thinks I'm really smart.
he acted in a. You can be. We're probably not much smarter than we were when we were 17.
If anything, we've regressed.
Yeah,
we definitely
we made that joke earlier.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We regressed.
We really have.
Oh, look at all these melons. I actually don't know what they are because I can't see the words because my microphone is.
Melons.
I have to say though, the setup always makes me feel like, this song's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's like children singing.
Yeah.
Ryan's not allowed around them. Ryan, what if your dad looked at you one day and he put his hand behind his neck and he like undid his zipper like in Looney Tunes Back in Action.
And he's got a face.
And he has two faces.
Oh, I got a person. He has two faces?
He has two faces and he's like, "This is Pete. I'd like you to meet."
Well. Hey, Alex knows the words. That's like, okay, one of our families funniest bits is like we'll be humming along or just like making gibberish sounds, and like my mom will be like, "Oh, Ryan knows the word." Like it's one of our biggest like.
I really like that.
Pun. It's not even a pun. It's just like a
funny bit.
A bit.
Yeah, a bitner.
That's like saying a bit has been. I feel like that's a new thing. Like not super new, but like fairly new.
Yeah.
Because I started going to college. You started going to college.
When
I went to college, I picked that up from friends saying, "Oh, it's a bit."
Yeah, it's a funny little bit.
It's a funny little bit. It's like a joke, you know.
Yeah, well, I think it's probably because you go to school with a bunch of shitty drama kids.
Drama kids. I do go to a drama school.
Yeah, he does. Ryan,
I do go to a school for acting. That's why I'm so good at talking.
Ryan, do your best accent.
Hello. Right. What's all this then? I feel like I can do like a solid British accent, but not really. I can do like a Mexican accent, not Spanish. Uh-oh.
Ryan, I just didn't say anything on purpose to like let you ramble.
No, I know. You should do that more often because I start saying weird shit and it's funny.
You're like getting more insecure.
I'm getting more nervous.
Yeah, you're like,
oh no.
It's really good.
I have to admit,
Ryan is racist.
No, I'll admit. No.
You just lost a bunch of chairs.
I know. Chairs.
Oh. Can we tell the story about how your fat ass girlfriend broke a chair?
What's funny is we've both broken chairs.
You and your girlfriend?
Yeah, we just do that together sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway,
no, I was gonna say, self-admittedly, I tend to. I'm not doing it on purpose. I will misuse the term Mexican when I should be either saying Spanish or anything else.
Listen, Ryan, the easiest way to get around that is to say either Hispanic for like Spanish speaking or Latin American for anything south of the U.S.
All right, fair enough. Well, it's not even that. I'll just be like, oh, haha.
Or brown.
I can't. I'll be like, oh, Alex, what's this Mexican word?
That's
what I clearly mean.
That's technically technically that could work because there's a lot of words in Mexican Spanish that are not in other Spanish.
You know what, Alex? I appreciate that.
You know, Ryan, I want you to know that I'm just as horrible because I went to It's a Small World in Disneyland, and I was like, oh, this is a really big section for Mexico. Wow. And then I realized it was all of South America. Oh. And not just Mexico. Right. I was like, wow, we're all kind of we're all kind of brown.
Wait, am I at 2 and I'm supposed to get to 82?
No, that's how many whatevers you have, how many fish you have. So you're fine. I think you're supposed to be the size of that thing, but you're fine. Or you're supposed to have a certain amount of fish.
Well, he didn't seem too upset about it.
Well, he is. Look at that. What was that sound wave over there? It looks like a fucking teardrop.
I don't know.
Give me the controller.
I feel like my laugh is
47%. Oh, we didn't do very well. Or you didn't do very well.
Is that 40? Oh, I forgot that you're just trying to get the thing that it tells you to get. My bad.
Pisces. It is a fish.
That's what I am.
Ryan, what's your favorite animal?
Recently, is it? I feel like it's almost too much of a meme to be like, oh, monkeys, because that's like a big thing. It's like a big funny recently. But monkeys are funny.
They are funny. What kind of monkeys specifically? Just anything that is subhuman?
I really like. Well, Alex, I really like orangutan.
Anything that is an unevolved human?
I really like orangutan. Did you know that there's like apes that have started using sticks as weapons?
Yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You know, there's also monkeys that like have hands.
Alex,
that's crazy.
That's been a thing for 1,000 million years.
1,000 million years. That's what he said.
What do you think about people who say
the world has been around for 6,000?
What do you think about people who say like 1,000 instead of 1,000?
I've never heard that. I've heard like 1,200 because that makes sense, but like 1,000? Specifically 1,000.
1,000, that was a bad example, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
1,200.
That's fine. I mean, sometimes it makes sense.
People who say that sound cool, like...
It just kind of... 1,200 is more...
That's something that I'd have to think about before I say, but people who say that are just cool because they can just say it.
Well, it's just more convenient to say. Like,
I guess
1,300...
Yeah, it is.
Like,
yeah, you're right.
Like, it's like $1,200.
Yeah, 1,200. You know what? You're right. People who say that... I think
in English it just makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Is there something like that in Spanish?
No, we just kind of mumble until someone says, all right, I'll buy it.
Is that true?
No.
I really like...
When I lie to you about Mexico.
No, I like going to like Muchas and then I give them my order and then they just yell at each other in Spanish and then they make it and it.
Ryan, you want to know? What someone told me?
What?
And I'll tell you who it is and I'll beep it out.
Okay.
Who's a wonderful guy. I love him.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Like freshman year of high school. He actually got him into One Piece. But
that's a long time ago that you've talked. That's interesting.
Yeah, but
probably same, I guess. Yeah, sorry, not One Piece, but last time I talked to him was about the same time. Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, he's a really cool guy. Maybe I'll like talk to him again soon. But I was like talking to him about going to Mexico or something, and he's like, "Oh, like does everyone live in like little huts over there?" Oh, and I'm like.
Wow. That's, wow. Okay, but like, what do you think of that? People who are accidentally...
he was this. To be fair, this was in like 3rd or 4th grade, and he was.
Oh wait, he said. Oh, I thought he said this like freshman year of high school.
No. Oh my god. No, I was just saying that's the last time I saw him. But
okay.
No,
that's like a lot
literally 3rd or 4th grade. He said
that's different.
And no, yeah, it's totally fine. But like, it was just in the moment, like, it was like, oh my god, dude.
Like in the moment, did you like? What was your reaction in the moment?
I was like, no. But it was just really funny, and he was very sheltered as a kid.
Sure, yeah.
His parents. Well, I don't think his dad.
His parents.
They were very hot. No, his mom hated me because his family is Mormon, and I think they just hated me because I was like not a great kid. I would talk about stupid shit and make dick jokes.
This seems to be a pattern. That the
parents
elderly didn't like you.
Elderly? Your parents love me, Ryan.
That's true. They do love you.
They always invite me over for sleepovers without you. Yeah, in their bed between them.
Betwixt. I didn't know that. Betwixt. I used to do that when I was like really young.
Have sleepovers with your parents?
Yeah, well, Betwixt? Not sleepover, but I'd like sleep between them. I feel like lots of people
sleep between them while they had sex.
No, Alex.
Jim, when did you get so soft and smooth? You're almost like
Alex. No, Alex, you're not allowed. I'm gonna start attacking you verbally when you meet my parents now. You're on like a parental cooldown.
What am I supposed to get in this level? Am I just supposed to get big?
You can't talk about them every episode.
I do talk about your parents a lot. Talk about your parents a lot.
Dude, she just got annihilated by the goose truck.
What you're gonna do to me next time I talk about your parents.
I'm gonna pummel you into a fence in my car.
For all my offenses.
For all your offenses.
My fences.
Your fences are no longer protecting you from my...
Your parents are so kind. I know.
That's good.
No, I'm not gonna slander them this time. I'm gonna say how kind they are. So when we were at Ryan's parents' beach property today.
Ryan's Beach.
Ryan's Beach.
That makes it sound like I have like a resort.
Ryan's Beach. Ryan's Ranch.
Ryan's.
I can't say that. But no, we were at Ryan's parents' beach property earlier today, helping his parents, and they like put up a sign instead of putting like a no trespassing sign. They put up a sign like, "Hey, we're beginning construction, and just for your safety, you know, there's gonna be a lot of equipment here. We want you to, instead of using this path as you, because people used to use that property as like a path to get to the beach,
right?
But they don't want people doing that anymore because it's not good." Instead of being like, get out, they're like, well, because construction, you know, for your safety, we recommend that you use this other path on this street. This is how you get there. Thank you for understanding. And we're so excited to be your neighbors. We'll see you soon.
Right. I feel like that's very much like my dad.
Yeah, your dad is such a wonderful guy. He's so, like, what's wrong with him?
Oh, like... Well, he's not good at math, but besides that, he's
the best artist in the world. No, but like your dad like meditates and like thinks about shit.
Oh yeah.
I've never had a dad that's done that. Thought about
of all the dads you've had.
All the dads
not
I've
one of them
had,
meditated.
No, I can assure you, my dad has never even considered meditation.
You don't. I like to think that your dad in his own time is like, that guy's really tall.
Yeah.
Your dad in his own time has done a lot of like cool, weird shit that you would never have even thought about.
Yeah, he has had an orgy with 3 other men. I found a video once and I like brought it up to him. And he's like, "That's not me. It's my twin."
Oh, give me that.
Give me that. Give me that DVD that you just bought. Look at this DVD that my son just bought.
Put that down. Spin around. Put it away.
It'll make you gay.
He's not wrong.
It did make me gay.
I wish that all your uncles liked me like your other uncle did.
when my other uncle, when he found out that I was working for Tyra Banks, fucking name drop there. When he found out that I was working for Tyra Banks, he's like, "She's kind of hot."
That's really funny.
It is. It's like, wow,
that was the first thing that he said?
That's the first thing he said to my mom. I haven't talked to him personally about it because I haven't been to Mexico in a while.
Your mom told you about this story?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, she's kind of in
sounds like
in
an
Mexico.
Uncle thing to say.
In Mexico, like, you wouldn't say this in English, but like in Spanish, I guess, like, you can refer to black people as just like tan.
Oh, interesting.
That's just kind of like, so he's like, yeah, she's really tan and hot.
That's cool.
In English, I know if you referred to black people as just being tan, I feel like that would not go down very well.
That'd be a little.
It's
something
different
you just
language.
don't say, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, people in Mexico are very racist. The general term for someone of Asian descent in Mexico is Chinese.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
They kind of group them all together.
They do.
That's
it's
interesting.
Really bad. It's really awful.
Right. Is it like is it more so in a just like they don't care and it's kind of derogatory? Is it or
no?
It's
not meant to be. It's definitely like it. Definitely is derogatory.
It is, but that's just like how they. That's just
they don't
what they
mean
do.
It, like they're not. They have nothing against like they're not saying it in. They're not trying to be racist or offensive or anything. That's just the common word that's used.
Right.
But it is still like not. In my opinion, it's not an okay thing to be saying.
It is a little.
It's very problematic. But
is it? Are there lots of people, like Asian people that live there, and they're like,
actually, I don't think the Asian people cared. I don't know. There's a booming,
at that point you're probably just like you almost clump. Yeah, you almost not like you clump yourself into that, but you're just like, oh yeah, that's just what they.
That's just
say.
how they talk. Yeah. But there is a booming Korean population in the city I'm from in Mexico, which is weird because now there's a lot of Korean restaurants, and you talk to the people, and they're fully Korean, but they're speaking Spanish. So it's really weird. I went to a Japanese restaurant actually in Monterrey, Mexico, and the guy there looked very Japanese, and we talked to him. We're like, "Oh, are you from Japan?" And he's like, "No, I've lived here my entire life," like in Spanish. And it was just like it was really interesting. It's really cool though, like that we just live in such a, because you know it's common to see like people of other races in the U.S. like speaking English and but having been born in the U.S. and only speaking English, but you don't think about like that happening in Mexico or like other countries, right. You know. So it's really interesting to see how like globalized we've become to where
people can just live anywhere and speak whatever.
Yeah, you just have people of all shapes and sizes.
They said people evolve.
People evolve.
People evolve. They adapt.
People evolve. They have, you know, when you put a. I'm gonna stop myself right there before I say anything bad.
I like the self-censoring.
It's gotten stronger.
It's gotten stronger. It's good. We'll have to put a shock collar on you. But like, you know.
For every like that, I'm gonna put a shock collar on Ryan's dad, and for every like that we get, he gets one shock.
He'll get a shock when he hears about that.
Actually, for every dislike we get, he gets one shock. So if you
don't
care about Ryan's dad, don't. Your mom spams
now.
The dislike button, and she's like, "Oh, you get what you deserve, Jim.
You get what you fucking deserve." Thank you all for watching.
We have presents.
Okay. Oh, looks like a diaper.
It's fine. Bit. It's cute.
It's fine. I like the bird.
You know how at the beginning of the episode you said you should, at the beginning of the recording session you said you should sync the audio, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I didn't.